Subject was injured, and the 2 female customers were shot as well.
Where police stand on a suspect. Plus, dash cam and body cam video released tonight from a police-involved shooting in North Carolina. And more than an outdoor event.
Hello, Joey.
Hello.
What Outdoor-rama at the Res means for kids and the Mississippi outdoors.
It was a hot start to the weekend, and we'll do it again on Sunday. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures already into the low 90s around noon. Highs tomorrow topping out into the mid-90s. Slim chance of an isolated pop-up shower storm. The heat will be ending, though. I'll let you know when, coming up a little bit later.
A man suspected of opening fire in a crowded nail salon in Jackson turned himself into police. Good evening. I'm Scott Simmons. Police say Curtis Blandon surrendered this afternoon. They believe he's the man seen right here in this surveillance video. They say he walked into Magic Nail Salon at Westland Plaza off of Ellis Avenue this morning and opened fire, right as others, including a woman and child, ran for cover. Police say Blandon drove away in a brown or gold Chevy Malibu with Holmes County plates.
A black male identified as Curtis Blandon allegedly was chasing the male subject through the nail shop, firing shots at him. At that time, the male subject was injured, and the 2 female customers were shot as well.
Police say the victims were taken to the hospital. They're listed in stable condition tonight. Blandon faces 3 counts of aggravated assault. Authorities in Charlotte released dash cam and body cam video today of the police shooting that left an African-American man dead. Police Chief Kerr Putney says he expects the video will show police acted properly. An attorney for the family of Keith Lamont Scott says the footage does not show a gun in the man's hand and leaves more questions unanswered than providing clarity. Authorities also released photographs of a handgun and holster they say was recovered from the scene. Protesters have been calling for the videos since the shooting of Scott by Charlotte police. Charlotte's mayor and North Carolina's governor both say they fully support the videos being released to the public. Dozens of students protesting at Ole Miss following a racially charged comment from one of their own students.
Black people here are traumatized. They are grieving. We are mourning.
Students packed the Lyceum building overnight. Upset at the chancellor's response to a student's racist social media post. That post came in a thread about the protests in Charlotte, North Carolina. That post criticizing and threatening violence against those marchers. The chancellor initially released a statement saying the school doesn't condone the actions, but the students say that's not enough. Tonight, he released a statement, actually last night, another statement saying in part, to be clear, we condemn the recent social media post by one of our students that referenced lynching in light of our country's history. That comment can only be seen as racist, offensive, and hurtful. To view the entire statement, head over to our website at WAPT.com. Jackson police still trying to figure out who shot a 67-year-old man in the head and then left him in his car. Investigators found Charles Duke's body in his car on a walking trail right behind a credit union Friday. A security guard at the Federal Credit Union nearby says he heard a shot around 7 in the morning. Then he saw people running from the scene.
We are investigating homicide number 50 at this time. We don't have much information to give right now. The only thing that we can say is we are in the process of checking local businesses for any surveillance footage, and we're also asking anyone with any information regarding this incident to please call police.
Investigators have sent Duke's body to the state crime lab for an autopsy. Jackson police looking for 3 women who held up a Family Dollar store. It happened just after 8 on Raymond Road last night. The store manager says a woman walked into the store with 2 guns and told the cashier to give me the money. Police said the woman ran out of the store after she took an undisclosed amount of cash. Police say she's believed to be in a white Nissan Altima with 2 other women. That car damaged on the front, and the tag begins with the letters H and M. Now, no one was hurt in this incident, but if you have any information that can help police, pick up the phone and call Crime Stoppers. 2 Mississippi inmates on the run for 12 days, now back in custody. MDOC says 33-year-old Zachary Savoy and 21-year-old Joshua Walton are being returned to Harrison County. Details about their capture not immediately released. Savoy, though, serving a 4-year sentence for residential burglary in Pike County, while Walton was serving a 6-year sentence for residential burglary in Neshoba County. Was a big family-oriented music event drawing big crowds in Jackson today. 16 WAPT's Allie Ware shows us the 2016 Wells Fest.
For over 3 decades, Wells Fest has been bringing hundreds of people to Jamie Fowler Park for shopping, music, and much more.
We have 11 bands today, non-stop live music all day long, a huge giant plant sale, enormous children's area, real live ponies, horses to ride, mechanical bulls to ride.
The morning started off with a 5K, then a pep parade, where we found our own Ann Parker. All this followed by an afternoon of live music.
Some of Jackson's best music bands are out here today.
Each year, the event raises over $50,000 to support a cause. This year, the proceeds are going to support the Center for Violence Prevention.
And our plans are to use the funds raised to expand our therapeutic program for children, children who are victims of violence.
Organizers say they pride themselves on being a drug and alcohol-free event, making it popular for families.
A lot of people just come and bring their lawn chairs and blankets and stuff and fill up this big space out here and sit and listen to music and go get good food and find things for their kids to do.
In Jackson, Allie Ware, 16, WAPT News.
The benefactor of the fest is the Center for Violence Prevention, which provides a lot of services, including shelter for women and children forced to leave their homes because of domestic violence. One Jackson woman dedicated her life to fighting back against bullying. In fact, every year, Angela Dixon holds an anti-bullying rally through her ZBLO Foundation. She offers free food, a health fair, music and school supply giveaway, and much more. She says she has a very special connection to kids who face bullying.
I'm from the ZBLO Foundation, which means Zaquan Bush Lives On. He was my son here, and he committed suicide from being bullied at school. So I put together a foundation where I come out and I speak with kids and feed the homeless because he loves giving back.
Zaquan died in 2008. Dixon says 1 in every 4 kids report being bullied by another child. It is not every day a kid gets a chance to shoot skeet, catch catfish, all in the same day.
Got a new program. Now let's put some powder and shells and a shot in it. I'll take it down.
Handsome pair right there. It was Outdoorama at Turcotte on the res today. Kids got a chance to learn a host of outdoor skills like reloading shotgun shells, shooting, fishing, and well, holding all sorts of animals. It was sponsored by Wildlife Fisheries and Parks, and all in the hopes of giving kids a chance to experience great outdoor activities.
You might have a single parent that might not take a child out in the woods hunting because they're afraid, but they will come out to this event and they get to enjoy fishing, canoeing, all the outdoor activities that a lot of them don't get to enjoy.
You know, it is a yearly event, but not all about hunting and fishing. They also teach kids about the importance of things like conservation. Absentee voting kicks off Monday in this state. The Hinds County Election Commissioner, in fact, spent the last few days proofreading ballots before voters start weighing in on this heated presidential race.
It is a very unusual election with the candidates, and that may be one of the reasons why people are so anxious to get out there and make sure their vote is going to be cast.
Any eligible voter can vote absentee. All you have to do, though, is show up with an ID to cast that early ballot. Hey, speaking of the presidential race, T-minus 2.5 days until Clinton versus Trump in that first debate. About 100 million viewers are expected. ABC's Mary Bruce has the story.
This morning, 2 very different candidates preparing to face off in 2 very different ways. In one corner, Hillary Clinton, the veteran debater readying for her most unpredictable opponent yet, taking the traditional route. She's hunkering down with briefing books, holding mock debates, and looking to get under Trump's skin, starting with the front row.
I'm out.
Her campaign giving a coveted ticket to Trump's nemesis, fellow brash billionaire Mark Cuban.
Let's put it this way, if he came on Shark Tank, I wouldn't make the investment.
This will be Trump's 12th debate, but his first one-on-one. And when it comes to prep, he's wary of overdoing it.
I've seen people prepare so much that they get up there and they get locked to or they can't speak.
Trump is bringing in backup. Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani leading Friday's strategy session.
Let's have the American people, for once, actually see a person actually be themselves.
So no mock debates, just rapid-fire questioning, a careful review of Clinton's past performances. And now Trump is getting a surprise boost from a former rival.
Lion Ted Cruz. Lion Ted. He holds up the Bible and then he puts it down and he lies.
Just 2 months ago, Ted Cruz refused to endorse Trump at the convention.
Vote your conscience. Vote for candidates up and down the ticket who you trust to defend our freedom.
Now an about-face, the Texas senator saying he will vote for Trump.
This is a risky gamble for Ted Cruz. After taking a hard personal and principled stance against Trump, Cruz's change of heart is shocking, but maybe politically advantageous. Cruz is facing a possible primary challenge, and the RNC has said Republicans who don't back Trump could be made to pay for it down the road. Mary Bruce, ABC News, Washington.
Have you heard this one yet? Donald Trump is threatening to bring Gennifer Flowers to the first presidential debate and seat her right next to Mark Cuban. You might remember Flowers once had a relationship with Bill Clinton. It's not clear whether Trump is joking, though, or not. And it's not exactly the kind of wish you would expect from a 5-year-old.
You are going to swim.
That's not precious. Mackenzie's little sister is excited too. Mackenzie Wilbanks' wish came true today thanks to Make-A-Wish. They provided her very own therapeutic hot tub. You see, her mom says Mackenzie recently began an aqua therapy, and with her very own hot tub, now she can do it every day at home.
Just knowing how loved we are by family, friends, people we don't even know is amazing.
Well, let's meet for lunch and talk about it. So we met, and he said, let's do
The idea was inspired by a 70-year-old's wish in 2000 to have a hot tub to help ease the physical stress from her chemotherapy and radiation treatments. The donation was made possible by Marquee Hot Tubs and a lot of community partners. Surveillance video of the man Washington police say killed 5 people in a crowded mall, then escaped. And some children help in the healing after 2 police shootings.
And in the tropics, Carl and Lisa, no concern for the United States. However, this circled area will